All right. Hello and welcome. I am running late today, as I stated on Wednesday's stream. So the ISC behind the ships came out, and that was about the Starlancer attack. Beautiful ship. Checks it can do everything that it was advertised to do. Looks good, but myself, I got to get behind the stick and fly it. So I will hold off on all of my speculation until I get a hold of it. All right, so I'm gonna kick this over and see what's in the PTU. Gonna do a couple of those missions over there, so I'm gonna get started, and here we go. All right. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at the patch notes real quick before I get started and see what they say. Get a little insight of what's happening here. So I'm going to bring those up. Okay. Patch notes have been released. Hello.
Howdy, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Not a lot.
Okay. Testing focus this weekend on Sunday, 1900 UTC, 1400 Central Daylight Time. We are looking to run a 2-hour performance stability test to gather server and client captures for the event halls and the Idris tour. We are looking to see how many players can get inside the Idris tour at once for this time. And we'll be running performance captures during that time. So we've got stability bug fixes, ship battles, combat gauntlet missions, handyman missions, animal missions, PvP bounties, hunt the Polaris, UEE training missions, fleet hauls. Will run on a 7-hour rotation that will last throughout the weekend. Wicklow, new rewards. Fleet hauls.
No free fly?
No, there is a free fly coming, I believe. Let's see. Known issues. Bed log out. Bed log. Ships can break quantum markers. Critical PTU. Referral Valkyrie series. New Babbage. Check-in at medical kiosk. Shipping inventory. Hey, Robert, what's up, man? How you doing? Sorry about that. I just got home not too long ago, so I am running way behind. And let's see what else. Location increased, restricted zones and armistice around Area 18 and the convention center. Enabled kill animal missions, greatly increased Polaris held turret ammo count. Okay, potential bug fixes. Okay, we'll see about the quantum thing. Okay, So, the Starlancer TAC. That was the big subject yesterday. From what I saw of the ISC, beautiful ship. Very well designed for what it is. And I think it's going to be a valuable asset. You can solo the ship, but it's best with a crew. Med beds, everything that a small org or a small group needs to go out there and do the job. So we'll see how that works out. Okay. Like I say, I'm just getting on. I'm just getting home. Tone, how's the PU?
It's got its issues. I had to do a character repair earlier today. The whole C is still currently bugged. I believe mine is currently corrupted. If you're hauling commodities out of Everest Harbor, beware. If they don't load right off, you will lose them. So, yeah. The beyond that, it seems to be working.
Okay.
I had to jump several times. I was in the UE earlier, and the elevators quit working. We just had a server error that was pretty lengthy a few minutes ago. So there are issues, but for the most part, you're fine.
Okay. Well, like I say, I'm just getting in. I haven't been into PU for a couple days.
They have not dropped a new build today.
Oh, they just dropped a new PTU build
A few minutes ago?
Yeah, it's been
That may have been the server error.
Probably. That was about an hour ago.
No, this happened just now.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to get in the F7 and I'm going to go over there and see if I can do any of those missions around our corp. I have been seeing a lot of speculation and talk about the Starlancer TAC. I have one, and when it comes out, I will do an in-depth test on that. So it would be nice if CIG would drop it early in the PTU so I could take a look at it, but I don't know if it's actually available. No, it does not look to be. I didn't do a recopy, so we shall see.
I do have a question.
Shoot.
Is there any breakdown on the quality of life fixes?
In the patch notes, not that I saw. I didn't see anything new, but that mining thing, that was brought up by other content creators. And I'm not sure what the situation is with that right at this point in time. I will be doing a video. This one's different from what I usually do. It's to ask a question. And I think we all kind of are wondering about this. Where is a certain ship that we need? So we'll see. I'll be working on that over the weekend and get that out. Now, I was going to do the Snowbirds meeting room last Sunday, and I ended up doing it kind of on Monday. So there will be a Snowbirds meeting room about the news and all of the interesting things that have happened during the week. But I'm going to review the Starlancer TAC behind the scenes. I really do, pardon me, want to check that out a little bit more in depth and get some thoughts on it. So now, there was another thing that has been brought up all week. When everybody saw those blades in the convention hall, if you look at the splash screen, they are saying flight blades. And I'm going to go to the ship. Get my turret on, okay. Get my livery. Okay, go to miscellaneous where it says here, computer, flight.
That's clean.
Flight blade.
It fell out of the cabinet.
So that is what they're discussing right now. This is a flight blade, not an AI blade. This is to enhance the flight capabilities of the ship to make it work correctly. So it is not an AI blade. Just saying. Because...
Found the difference, please.
Hang on a second. AI blades are for your weapons.
What is a blade?
It is like a computer component. It is a component that goes in your avionics system.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Which this one particularly is. What this one is particularly to work with the flight computer. So I'm going to bring up. I'm going to bring out the Snow Devil 1. And go in here, select ship, and here in the Gladius, computer, flight blade, equipped, and there's a picture of it.
Nice.
So it is on the ship. It is on the ship, this particular ship. Okay? Now others, I have no idea, but a lot of them are taking one, and it's one blade. Now, the thing is, are we going to have to purchase these? Who knows, right?
Are there engineerable upgrades?
That too.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Okay, gonna bring up Buzzkill and head over to RCorp. And hopefully we won't have any problems with Quantum. Ah.
You need help?
So I hope everybody's doing well. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming Sunday for the Snowbirds meeting room and to discuss the Starlancer attack and some other things that are going on in the PTU, and have a discussion on these flight blades. Okay. And as you know, PvP bounties are working. Now, there are missions that are at the convention hall. And a mission that I did do the flight mission the other day in the PTU. Before I leave out of here, check my weapons. Make sure that all my weapons are grouped correctly. Yes. And lifting off. So how was your day, Tom? So, Tone, how was your
We had
day?
a small emergency.
Not good.
Yeah, we took care of it. Just had to get up and go help real quick.
Okay. Lined up, and here we go.
All right, I have a question.
Shoot.
When you're moving freight, do you use the mouse wheel or do you use a button?
With the tractor beam?
Yeah. Yes.
I use my mouse wheel.
All right, because I wanted to set it up on some buttons to see if it would, in fact, work with buttons. Because it's wearing out my finger to use the mouse wheel.
It can be you know, once you're doing it constantly, you know, loading and unloading. So yeah, I get that. Let's see. Tomorrow I will be in the PU checking things out, making a little money, and then I'll go to the PTU because I want to check. Oh, excuse me. How things are running. See how that's working. Okay. Bug fixes. Okay. No quality of life that I can see in these patch notes. I can bring them up again while I'm flying. Up, server error. Give me a moment. Okay, that's better. And server error in flight. All right, so NPC com calls, dialogue additions and improvements, and then something that's redacted. There was a post by Nico from CIG and said these are flight blades, not AI. There will be more information on this, so give me a second. Let's see. Okay, with the latest PTU update, you may have spotted a new loading screen mentioning flight blades coming with Invictus. This new component will let you fine-tune your ship's flight characteristics. We will be sharing full details in an upcoming dedicated Spectrum thread. Stay tuned. So, there you have it. And still in server error. And the only thing that I think of right now is I jumped into another. There it is, it recovered. Lucky I didn't have a mission. Still on my way to R-Corp. And F4 is not working because when a server error happens, F4 does not work. I've got to enter remote turret button. Really? Ooh, I never messed around with this. This is cool. Okay, that'll work. coming up on our corp. And server error again as soon as I hit our corp. Oh.
Hey, Shadow.
Yeah,
Do you like fried green tomato?
I've had them before. They're good.
That sounds like a no.
Oh, they were good.
And my next door neighbor, she waits till they get ripe, and then she will put them in garlic powder, then soak them, of course, in flour, and then she'll cook them that way. She says she swears by them done that way. Oh, I've got to try it.
Okay, server error cleared. Hopefully I can get down to Area 18 and see what the contracts are. Mercenaries.
We got a storm moving in.
Not good.
Got the trees all flippy and floppy. We had two big dogs roaming the street yesterday morning. I'm talking about big. We're talking about Rottweiler pit bull mix. They scared the piss out of my wife, which is understandable. I walk out there and they just melt. Tails wagging, slobbering, and they were just as happy to see me as they could see. So I petted on them for a while and sat there with them for a while, and finally their owner started yelling for them, and one of them took off, and the other one, I walked him down the street, and the owner was absolutely amazed that that dog had anything to do with me. Even took a picture. Yeah. I've always been good with animal. The trick with dogs is show no fear.
Right?
None. Like, don't even feel it. Because they can sense it.
Oof. Frames are still rough around Area 18.
I wouldn't want to get anywhere near Area 18. And I was just there. And it worked for me just fine.
Yeah, on the PU.
Yeah. No, what I would do is get to Area 18, log off, log back in so you could get over to the expo and already be there. Otherwise, you're not going to get in.
Yeah. Well, that also depends on, like I say, we'll see how that's going to work. And I see the Idris up at the tower. And you will be impounded if you get close. They did it. Nice. Okay. All right. And I got a hanger. Let's hope I can refuel the ship this time. That was an issue.
See that video I left you in your DM the other day?
Yeah.
That might be interesting. Looks like they're doing a direct remake.
Mm-hmm.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay.
Landing complete.
Now let's see if we can get some.
Offline.
Oh, are the sounds fixed? Maybe. And I can refuel. I couldn't refuel the other day. Or maybe it was the ship. Yeah, I don't know.
All systems offline.
Could have been the ship.
That's rain.
Okay, this is going to be kind of a quick stream because, like I say, I'm running late, but did want to get on today, and
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
they did not state that it was going to drop, so they're going to cook it as much as possible. It may drop next week. We don't know.
I'd rather them be slow about it and get it right.
As do I. Okay.
But you also got to think about too the next, is it the IFL or the IEI or whatever they call it?
ILW.
ILW.
Yeah.
Comes on a specific date, right?
Yes, the 15th.
There it is. It'll drop on the 14th.
It may drop before that though. It may. I can't say for sure, but it might.
Well, it's got to at least be on by the 15th, or they're going to have to push that back.
Oh yeah, it has to be ready by the 15th, and that's a Thursday.
Yep. So I think they'll do a stress test that weekend, and then drop it to live that Monday to give them a couple of days to throw out some hot fixes.
They may
That
do it
would
a
make
week.
sense.
They may do it a week ahead of time, which makes more sense. You know.
But now, knowing the history though,
I'm not getting into that.
train wreck.
We've all been there.
Yes, we have. But I think they can do their good job. I honestly do.
Well, right now, compared to what, the only thing that I see that's having a real issue right now is the entrance coming onto Area 18, R-Court. It's rough. You can see the frame drops.
Well, is that a shard issue or a memory allocation issue? Because if you look at the game you're playing out of this, you can go in and put a mod in to create more memory cells for the game regions to work better because they have more information to work with.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the same thing they need to do here, then they need to know how many memory cells they need to add to the structure of the memory load.
Okay.
and I can't remember the exact terms, but in Skyrim, it was like 12 to 18 total total units of memory, and you could bump it up to 26, and the game ran flawlessly. But if you started spawning in objects, like the favorite one was cheese, you would see 1,000 cheese pop up, and then the frames would just crash to 0 because you ran out of memory.
Oh, contract available. Hunt the Polaris. Okay, now there's supposed to be contracts here, and there's a Happy Invictus. Okay, accept offer, and let's see what go to Bevic Center. Okay, new objective, go to Bevic Center. Okay, so and Bevic Center is 1.2 kilometers below. Yeah, okay.
I actually think I might look into that. All right. I was telling you about having graphic issues, and I have everything turned down to basically low, even with a newer card.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if I'm running out of memory.
That's highly possible. By the way, for those that did not know, there's a new NVIDIA driver out, and I did update to it, and I'm running it now, and I'm running Vulkan. So far so good. And let's go to the convention hall. Now, I was on here yesterday, checking it out, and it was pretty, the frames are pretty rough. Okay, I've got one part done. Now going to Invictus Hall. Did they put new stuff in here? No. But they did remodel this.
Yeah, they even added stuff to the PU. They've got flags and banners and boards and stuff scattered everywhere now.
Oh yeah, contract complete. Happy Invictus. And I just earned 10. Oh, got 10 rewards. Got some script.
Just for showing up?
Yeah.
Good. That's awesome.
Okay, so they remodeled this a bit. Okay, as you know, there are no ships in here yet. Frames are running better than they were yesterday when I was in here testing it out, checking it out. So we got the, we all know this is for the Guardian MX, which is the missile variant of the Guardian and the Guardian interdictor. We don't know what this is. We haven't seen it yet. There's a silhouette for it that came out during CitizenCon, but that's the Gray Cat spot. And then, of course, we have the TAC. This is where the TAC is going to sit. a big ship. Well, if you've flown the Star Lancer, interesting. That ball was there yesterday. Interesting. Okay. I'm not going to go all the way through the hall. There's been so many on this already.
All right, the buttons don't work. It registers individual taps, so darn.
This is a small spot. Okay, this is the Anvil Aerospace area. This is small. This is small. It doesn't seem large enough. But maybe it is. There's a card right here. Card right here. This is speculated to be the spot for the heavy transport. Supposedly for the Asgard, and this does not look large enough. Let's see, did I get money for that? It was supposed to be 50. Yes, I did. I got 50K for showing up. And something else. Okay. I'll check that when I get back. That's really much all that's here. I mean, that I can see that is going to... Oh, I did want to take a look at these components. Yeah, I'm not sure where they are. I'm going to have to run around. It's the fighter hall. But this has been redesigned. It's not like it was over the past couple years. This one for me will be Invictus number 3. Oh, I started at IAE. That was 1. Had an Invictus. Number 2. Had an Invictus. This will be my 3rd. So, coming IAE, it will be my 4th IAE. And I will be in the game 4 years. The sneak peek today, that was all about, that was a missile bay. So that seemed to be just for that. And I think that has to deal with the Guardian MX variant. Here they are. It doesn't say what it is, but there they are. Okay. But supposedly these are the flight blades. Okay. That's one thing I came to see. Okay. We are done here. Everybody's gone through the haul. I went through it yesterday. I will be covering the ILW. Each day something new pops up. Well, each manufacturer. So I will be covering that.
So is it going to be the maker by day? One day Drake, one day someone else.
Why you say the D word first? Now you know they coming dead last. Why you say the D word first, man? Come on.
I was popping up a little bit, man.
So one day Sunday is gonna not this Sunday, but next Sunday, the Sunday after that will be Drake.
Okay.
And this will be running 7-hour rotations. So there's the bombs, torpedoes, components, which you can actually buy parts from Invictus. Actually.
Oh, about time.
Oh, they've had that for a while.
Why is that too? Oh, yeah, that's why that's too far. Okay.
And then you got the F7C on display here. Newer ship, the Super Hornet. So that is going to be, it's already been revealed, so that's why you're able to see it. So any of the new stuff we won't see until they decide to unlock it. And when I went down to yesterday, when I went down to the lower area, there was no hollows or anything like that. But in one area, there was a large spot open. I'm going to go back here real quick. Now, I don't know if this is significant. It could be. Okay, we've got these here. And here's more of the blades. And the terrapin, as Gortok calls it, the trauma turtle, is here, has its own little spot. And that's pretty much it for this. And you can still buy your components for your ships in here. You can buy them off of there with AUEC.
Can you get grade A components?
I doubt that. That I doubt. Seriously. Let's see. Got an endurance power plant. Delta Max. And Defiant. And if I'm correct, those are like B, C, D, things of that nature. Appreciate the likes and the views. I know I'm running very, very late today. There was one area, I can't remember where it is, but it's with the tanks and ground vehicles. And there's this one spot in between two tanks that is just open. Now, we've already been to the fighter hall, so it's on the other side. So I'm going to run over there quick. Man, if I could run this fast in real life, I would be so thin.
You'd have 2 good knees and 2 good hips, too.
Right. Past my prime on that one.
Kind of like an old Buick. Once I get warmed up, I'm fine. It's just getting me warmed up that's all the problem.
Oh, there you go. Now, I don't know if we're going to get this paint, but that's the 999 Test Squadron paint. I don't think we're going to get that. I don't think we're going to get that. But anyway, up ground combat hall. Here we go. Okay. Now, they're showing the Geo in here. Okay, so as you can see, it's all ground combat vehicles, and there is one big spot right in the middle, right here. And I'm wondering, will we get, this is a speculation, I have no idea. Will we get the combat mech? Could that be a possibility? The combat mech. And the only way to know that is we would probably have to come on Argo Day, because since we've got the Atlas and the Geo, it would be an Argo unit. I'm guessing. Don't know. But that would be pretty cool. Okay. I'm going to save going through all of this for the days that it comes. All right. And that's it for the haul for me. I can go downstairs to the lower level real fast. Show that off real quick. Like I say, there's not much there. They haven't revealed anything they haven't said anything about the Paladin being flyable. They just talked about the Asgard. And this is pretty much it down here. Now we will get the new Volt SMG in this patch. So and that's pretty much it. See the Ursa Rover and Tumbril. Not sure which one that is. The Cyclone AA. And then the Ursa. And that's pretty much it. So, not a whole lot right now. When they start changing stuff around, that's what's going to change, and I'll probably come in and see it. Oh, excuse me. But that's pretty much it for the haul until it rotates. And all the rental kiosks are outside now here, which is kind of cool because they were on the lower level, but they put them out here now, so nice. And heading back out. That helmet is. Okay, so you can buy all your stuff here. They've got that lined up. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to head back. Get my ship and see if and when I get back to Rikers, I'm going to get myself something to drink. So when I get back to New Babash, I should see those little rewards. And I do have a feeling we will be seeing the Volt SMG in the pledge store. We'll have to see. And I'm going to get a Synergy.
Sorry, I'll help you in a second. Hi, welcome.
And they've got the barista working again. Okay, so helmet back on and go get my hand. All right, let's see if we can go pick up.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Campaign fitness completed. Another priority. Navy Patrol. Training scenario. Okay. We can pop that off real quick.
Hey there, rookie. Welcome to the Navy Patrol Training Experience. I'm Lucas Baransko, but my students call me Gilly. I've served in 6 squadrons and have over 10 years of teaching under my belt. We're going to be running you through 3 exercises covering the basic patrol. While not as intense as real-deal naval training, this should give you a pretty good idea of what life is like for new recruits learning the ropes. To start, we're going to have you do some scanning, so head to the designated patrol point when you're ready, and we'll kick things off. Online.
Okay. Hangars are working. Turret is in the correct position.
Shields offline.
All right, still in that mode. Uh-oh.
Shields online.
Okay. Quantum is working.
Quantum drive is now on.
Server error on the exit. Coming over to leaving from Microtech and coming over to Area 18, encountered 2 server errors.
Quantum drive is now off.
And recovered, and I'm here. Okay, Tobii eye tracker is working. And lining up.
You made it. That's one hurdle cleared. You'd be surprised how many don't even get this far. Okay. Welcome to your first sortie. First things first, choose a point to scan and...
Hey, Shadow, I'm going to drop for the evening. I will talk to you tomorrow.
All right, man. Take it easy. Have a good one. Thanks for
Yep.
stopping through.
Anytime, man.
All right. Okay, we're going to be checking the areas. Okay, Humpty Idris came back up. Okay, detailed scan. And server error. Wow. That's not good. And all I can do is wait. There it is. Recovered quick and still have the mission. And it might not work. Get a little server error again. This is seeming to be a little bit tough. Okay. All we can do is wait it out. See what we got. Okay, let's see if this is going to work this time. I don't know. Because the mission may be fouled now. And another server error. Oof. This is rough. Don't know if we're gonna. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this up. May have to abort this. Try to scan it again. And server error. Not good. Not good at all. I may have to abort the mission if it keeps this up. Start it over. Not good. For those that are watching, this is like the fourth server error, or fifth, that I've encountered. I got a server FPS of 38. wow. Excuse me. I'm in a bad spot of space. I may have to get out of here. I'm gonna abort the mission. And see if I can pick it up again. Okay, let's try this one more time.
Hey there, rookie. Welcome to the Navy Patrol Training Experience. I'm Lucas Baransko, but my students call me Gilly. I've served in 6 squadrons and have over 10 years of teaching under my belt. We're going to be running you through 3 exercises covering the basics.
Hey, Kimtar.
While not as intense as the real deal naval training, this should give you a pretty good idea of what life is like for new recruits learning the ropes. To start, we're going to have you do some scanning, so head to the designated patrol point when you're ready, and we'll kick things off.
We'll see. And another server error. Yeah. This is not good. So I may end up getting out of here. And this is all in the ArcCorp area, so this is rough. How you doing, Kemtar? Let's see if we can jump away to the next mission. Calculating.
You made it. That's one hurdle cleared. You'd be surprised how many don't even get it this far. Okay. Welcome to your first story. First things first, choose a point to scan and use your radar to see what you can find.
Shields online.
That's a ping area. That's a mining base. Let's see if it'll let me lock into it. And
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
okay. Oh well, thanks. I wanted to get a fast little small cargo hauler. So I got the Nomad. Nomad's a good ship. That was Gortok's starter. I like the cargo mounted tractor beam. Oh yeah. But I was surprised to see it has a salvage mode. It doesn't work, but it has a salvage mode. Interesting. I did not know that. And server error. Wow. This is not good. Not good at all. Hey, Artec. I've had like 6 server errors. And when that happens, it messes up the mission. And there's another one. This is bad. Let's see, how many recovers have we had so far? 11 server errors. Heard it's a bad build. Lots of issues people have been having. At least they have 2 weeks to work on it. Yeah. I mean, I don't see how everybody thought that this was going to drop this week. There's no way. Not with all the issues that it's happened. Oh, excuse me. And they're talking about a free fly. I don't know. I don't see that. I don't see this dropping next week. Well, it might, but I don't see it popping right now. And see, the mission is blown. So, with all these server errors, I'm going to call it. I mean, I can't do anything with this. And there's another one. So our tech, you think it's, do you, I don't know. I really don't know what they're going to drop for Anvil now. Is it going to be a large ship? Is it going to be a ground vehicle? Is it going to be is the Paladin going to make an appearance? Who knows? But right now, this is rough. You think there are 2 Anvil things coming? I'm going to see if I can get out of here before this thing hits again. See, I can't even, not the Paladin, no mention progress tracker, and no behind the scenes on the ship. Yeah. I can't even clear this thing out. I'm going to have to dump this mission again. Has got like a Legionnaire variant. Titan suits. Now, in the hall, there is a spot between 2 Nova Talks. And I'm wondering if that is where we'll see, if they decide to do it, a Titan suit. See, I can't even lock on this thing right now.
Shields offline.
I'm just going to get the Hurston. Oh, there it is.
Quantum drive is now on.
I think it's where either the Asgard will go, or the Atlas Medical. Atlas Medical? It's a pretty big spot for a ship, but something just tells me it's kind of small. The way the podiums are sitting there. Hey, Miss Peaches, how are you? Hey, Scott, what's new? Right now, there's a lot of server errors going on in this patch. Like I say, I'm running real late today. Um, oh, an Atlas medical vehicle? It's possible. It's possible. I just don't know. There's been so many confusing things coming from it, but we do know for certain that the TAC is coming. That's going to be an awesome ship. But I'm not going to speculate on it too much because I have it, and when I get my hands on it and fly it and do things with it, then I can talk more about it. Speculating can be fun, but I'd rather have it in my hands. But as a heavy transport, that ship's got to be pretty big. I was on early doing cargo, and everybody's been having problems in the PU with it, Miss Peaches. You're not the only one. Of all the combat vehicles they have on their floor, there's a random Nursa. Nursa is weak compared to the heavy hitters on display. Only a medical Atlas makes sense. So an Atlas, using the Atlas platform, they would make a medical. Yeah. Tone was having serious problems with SC as well, Miss Peaches, so you're not the only one. Heavy transport just means carry one heavy vehicle in the trailer. You can see it flying next to the Idris outside the window. It's as big as the Legionnaire, same engine, same rear wing. Okay, that makes sense. But the real big heavy transport vehicle, and we all know what that is, and where is it? Where is it? And they're saying this thing is straight to flyable. And you know which vehicle I'm talking about, Artec. The Liberator. Thank you for following. HWGUSUEUE. I appreciate it. Didn't want to butcher your name. When you overlap an Atlas on the Legionnaire, it fits if they extend the rear compartment of the Legionnaire. I saw your picture. That makes sense. Ironclad? No. Nope, not the Ironclad. It's made by Anvil. The Legionnaire. Not the Liberator.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, Miss Peaches. Right now, there's a lot of things happening, and with all those server errors, I can't get anything. I can't do what I was gonna do, so I'm gonna call it. But I'm gonna check on the rewards that I supposedly got. Yeah, the Liberator is being worked on. Yeah, but now that we have two systems and coming up on the third, that ship is going to be very, very useful. But the TAC is going to be a monster. I just have to get in it. And then I can do a proper review on it. I hope they drop it into PTU before so I can test it. And they did do the no-fly zone around the Idris. Which I'm glad they did. I appreciate the likes and the views. Thank you very much. And the follows. But you get paid for going to Invictus. I do want to do the hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
What you doing?
I'm in the PTU checking it out. And too many server errors right now. It's not it's not ready yet. Not ready at all.
All the stuff they've been adding in causing a problem?
Well, over at ArcCorp, out in space, there was a ton of server errors when I was trying to do a mission out there. I'm on a server that had 12 server
And still
errors.
had a problem? Oh,
Yeah.
12 server errors, or only had 12 people?
12 server errors.
Oh, damn.
Yep. So, we'll see. And also, they've got the contract for the Idris. They're going to be doing a major stress test over the weekend. And we'll see how that pans out. As far as I can tell, hangar sounds are working. Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be a stick in the mud. I know I'm the one that started this whole thing with the org, org event, which I'm still going to participate. I'm not saying I'm just with the wedding this month and the way Invictus is running.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like gonna be a lot of
Don't worry about
shit
it.
on my plate.
Don't,
So I'm gonna.
don't worry about it.
No. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying I'm going to be the best that I can, capable at the time that I can.
That's fine. That's fine.
So, I am, I may be hit and miss here and there, but for the event, that is fine. We'll be there, especially KP. Well, that's no good. Not good, very good. We will be there.
Okay, no worries.
So that's for sure. That's for sure.
I'm streaming right now, but go ahead.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't get the. What do you mean I didn't get the YouTube notification?
I don't know why. But
My
yeah,
bad.
no, you're fine. Don't worry about
Never mind.
it. No. You told me what's going on, and you didn't reveal any details, so it's all good. I'm getting ready to get off here anyway. These server errors are monsters. But I appreciate everybody with the views and everything. I did complete a mission. You get a mission to go to the Invictus Hall, and you get paid for it. You get 50K, and you get some rewards. So let's see what the rewards are. Hang on a second, Brian.
No, you're good.
With the views and everything.
Did I get some?
I did complete a mission.
Oh, I got script. So they give you 10 script for going to Invictus. So you get some mercenary script. Nice. They're pushing that pretty heavily. Yep, I got 10. 10 mercenary scripts for that. So, so far, like I say, the Star Lancer tack, like I say, I have to put my hands on it before I can speculate all I want, but I'd rather have it in my hand so I can fly it.
Yep.
Looks good.
Yep. Looks good.
But
Looks real good.
But like I say, I want
Shadow. You know what it reminded me of?
What?
Of a side character of the Carrick.
Everybody says that.
No, I haven't heard that. That was just my thought. When I saw that thing on Thursday about the tech.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know what? And now they talk about the hangar bay upstairs, and I was like, and it's got med, and I'm like, that reminds me of another version. Carrick.
Mm-hmm. That's what
I like.
says.
The only thing, that damn dashboard.
Everybody says that too. That's a misc trait. That's a misc trait.
I know, but that's the only thing that wins me over the one or the other is that cockpit.
Yep.
I like the sea.
Yeah. But look at it like this. The TAC is a variant of the Star Lancer. Okay? So
I love it.
You're gonna have it, no matter what. And it is what it is. But like I say, you can sit there and speculate on that all day. The thing is, put it in my hands.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get behind the stick. Let me run it. Let me run it with a crew. See how effective it is. Okay? I mean, I'm not trying to knock anybody's thoughts or anything like that. I'm a hands-on type person when it comes to that stuff. Yep. And I will give my proper review when I have it. When I have it. That's just me. But anyway, I'm calling it. There's way too many server errors over in RCorp right now for me to do what I was planning on doing. But Snowbirds meeting room on Sunday, I will be reviewing the ISC, talking about some other things, and I will be running the PTU while I'm talking about them. So, everybody, thanks for Brian stopping through, and thanks for Tone hanging out with me a little bit, and thanks for the follows and the views.
Like and subscribe.
And I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Like I say, I was running late today, but getting back on track. So, I will put in the YouTube on the channel. What ship are you waiting for the most at ILW? And I'll put the choices. Take a vote. So, anyway, everybody have a wonderful Friday evening. Take care and see you Sunday for the Snowbirds meeting room. Have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.
Shadow Spectre 11 hailing. Thank you for the
Still
likes
learning
and
the
the views. Remember to tickle that notification bell so you won't miss our next videos. Thanks again. Shadow Spectre 11 signing off.
Got to add it.